For this next one, I'm taking the prompt of things that might be on your altar, or in other words, things that are meaningful to you. And I'm in my studio right now, and I have a big altar here. So I just walked over to the altar and I grabbed 3 items off of it. And one is a little picture of Frida Kahlo. It's actually a little mirror. This is a feather made by my friend Rachel Rice, and this is a piece of fabric from Peru, a trip that I took to Peru from the Shipibo folks down there. So these are my items of inspiration, and I'm going to just see what happens when I work them into my painting here. This exercise is a good one also, just to see how the things in your world that are meaningful, how they can start to have a conversation with each other. You know, it's like Peru, Frida Kahlo, and feather are pretty, you know, unrelated things, but the thing that unites them for me is that I have a special connection to each of them. So, you know, I love how things like that can end up mixing and mingling and maybe creating something entirely new. And that to me is where, you know, real innovation comes from. It's not that we're making things that have, or creating things that have never been done before, but the pieces of them might have been done before, but it's putting them together in unique ways. And that's truly, I think, one of our roles as artists, is coming up with these new ways of assembling what it is that we are curious and interested about. I'm actually thinking I'm going to make her hair piece, or whatever you want to call that, out of this this design, this Shipibo design that I've got right here. And I'm also a believer that, you know, what we create doesn't necessarily have to have a specific meaning going in, meaning, you know, we can just create for the sake of creating. I'm a real advocate of that, but I also find it to be extremely interesting to step back after we have created for the sake of creating, to see what happened there, you know, to see, well, what could this all, what kind of story could this tell? And also just letting it be open to interpretation, I think, is another really valid way to work. I think for anyone who went to art school, you probably know how easy it is to feel like everything has to mean something, that you have to be able to defend it and talk about it and all of that. And I absolutely see the reasoning for all that, but I also think there's this whole world of discovery that can happen when we kind of just let go of the pressure of all that, you know, and just let ourselves explore. And oftentimes that's when our true voice and the true meaning of our work actually reveals itself to us.